there, everyone. Welcome back to our podcast. I'm so glad you're joining me today. I was thinking about how many times we've all felt that little voice in our heads telling us we're not good enough. I remember the first time I had to give a speech in front of my class. My hands were shaking, my heart was racing, and I felt like I was about to faint. I stood there staring at my notes, and all I could think was, what if I mess this up? Sound familiar? Many of us have been there, grappling with low confidence and self doubt. Today, let's dive into understanding low confidence, its causes and effects, and how we can bridge that confidence gap. Low confidence can feel like a heavy backpack filled with rocks. You know it's there and it weighs you down, but sometimes you can't quite pinpoint why. So, what causes this feeling? Often, our past experiences shape our self esteem. Maybe you tried out for a sports team and didn't make it, or perhaps you received a criticism on a project. These moments can stick with us like gum on a shoe, making us hesitant to try again. I remember when I was in high school, I tried out for the school play. I was so excited, but when I didn't get the part, I felt crushed. That experience lingered for years, making me shy away from performing in front of the others. And in today's world, it's easy to compare ourselves to others, especially with social media. You scroll through your feed and see friends living their best lives, and suddenly you feel like you're stuck in a rut. Remember, what you see online is often just a highlight reel, not the behind the scenes struggles. I once saw a friend post about their amazing vacation, and I couldn't help but feel envious. But then I remembered myself that they probably had their own struggles too, just like everyone else. Next reason is a big one. The fear of failing can paralyze us. Imagine you're at a job interview and you're convinced you will mess up the answers. This fear can stop you from even applying for the job in the first place. I had a friend who was perfect for a job but didn't apply because he was terrified of the interview process. It took a lot of encouragement for him to finally go for it. And guess what? He got the job. So, what happens when we let low confidence take the wheel? When we doubt ourselves, we often miss out on great opportunities. Think about it. How many times have you not raised your hand in class or avoided speaking up in a meeting because you were afraid of what others might think? I remember sitting in a meeting where I had a great idea, but I kept quiet because I thought it wasn't good enough. Later, someone else shared a similar idea, and then I kicked myself for not speaking up. Another one is increased anxiety. Low confidence can lead to anxiety. You might find yourself overthinking situations or worrying excessively about what others think. It's like being stuck in a loop of negative thoughts. I have had nights where I couldn't sleep because I was replaying conversations in my head, worrying about how I came across. Lastly, low confidence can also affect our relationships. If you're constantly doubting yourself, you might pull away from friends or family, thinking they wouldn't want to hang out with someone who feels this way. I had a phase where I isolated myself because I felt like I wasn't interesting enough. It took a good friend to remind me that everyone has their ups and downs. Now that we identified the causes and effects, let's talk about how to overcome self doubt and build confidence. Here are some practical tips. So, when you catch yourself thinking, I can't do this, challenge that thought. Ask yourself, what evidence do I have that supports this belief? Often, you will find that it's just your inner critic talking. I like to keep a journal where I write down my negative thoughts and then counter them with positive affirmations. Next is start with small, achievable goals. If public speaking terrifies you, try speaking in front of a mirror first. Then move on to a small group of friends. Celebrate each success, no matter how small. I once set a goal to speak up at least once in every meeting, and it really helped me gain confidence over time. Another thing that you should not forget is being kind to yourself. Remember that everyone makes mistakes and has moments of doubt. Treat yourself like you would treat a friend in the same situation. I often remind myself that it's okay to be imperfect. After all, nobody's perfect. And by the way, before a big event, take a moment to visualize yourself succeeding. Picture yourself giving that presentation confidently or acing that interview. Visualization can be a powerful tool to boost your confidence. I do this before every podcast episode. I imagine myself connecting with you, the listener, and it helps calm my nerves. Lastly, seek support. Don't hesitate to reach out to friends, family, or even a mentor. Talking about your feelings can help you gain perspective and encouragement. I have a close friend who I call whenever I'm feeling down. Just talking it out makes a world of difference. So, let's say you're preparing for a job interview. You might feel a wave of anxiety wash over you, thinking about all the things that could go wrong. Instead of letting that fear take control, remind yourself of your qualifications and past successes. Maybe you have completed a challenging project at school or received positive feedback from previous employer. Use those memories as fuel to boost your confidence. Or consider a situation where you're at a social gathering. You might feel shy and think no one will want to talk to me. Instead, take a deep breath and remember that everyone is there to connect. Approach someone and start a conversation. You might be surprised at how welcoming people can be. I once walked into a party feeling out of place, but after chatting with just one person, I ended up having a great time. Before we wrap up, let's go over some vocabulary that can help you express these ideas more clearly. Our first word is confidence. Confidence. It's a belief in oneself and one's abilities. For example, she has the confidence to speak in front of large crowds. Next one is self doubt. Self doubt. It's a lack of confidence in oneself. For example, his self doubt held him back from applying for the job. Next one is paralyze. Paralyze. It means to make someone unable to act or move. For example, fear can paralyze you from taking risks. Next is opportunity. Opportunity. It's a chance to do something. For example, don't miss the opportunity to showcase your talents. Anxiety. Anxiety. It's a feeling of worry or nervousness. For example, she felt anxiety before her big presentation. Next one is visualize. Visualize. It means to imagine or picture something in your mind. For example, he likes to visualize his success before a race. Challenge. Challenge. It means to question or confront something. For example, you should challenge negative thoughts when they arise. Next one is compassion. Compassion. It's sympathy and concern for others. For example, show yourself compassion when you make mistakes. Next one is achievable. Achievable. It's something that can be accomplished. For example, set achievable goals to build your confidence. And lastly, support. Support. It means to provide assistance or encouragement. For example, having a friend's support can boost your confidence. So there you have it. Understanding low confidence and how to overcome self-doubt is a journey we can all relate to. Remember, it's okay to feel unsure sometimes, but with the right tools and mindset, you can bridge that confidence gap. Embrace your unique journey and don't forget to laugh at yourself along the way. After all, life is too short to take everything so seriously. Thanks for tuning in today, and I hope you feel inspired to tackle your confidence challenges head on. Until next time, keep smiling and believing in yourself.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and leave a comment below. Your support helps us create more great content.